I have drank in the past. It was a horrible experience, and like you're sick and you can die and you get hangovers, which really isn't nice.
I've drunk underage, but not enough to get drunk because I know the consequences. So.
As a retailer, from time to time, you do get asked to serve to underage people, which is obviously against the law. We do run a strict under 25 policy in the store, so every person that looks under 25 will be ID checked, and if they pass the ID check, then we'll commence with the sale. If not, the sale is refused.
We're Arden News in Sutton in Ashfield. We very rarely get any underage children into the store for either cigarettes, lottery or alcohol. The reason for that is they know that we will not sell it to them.
When you're walking around the shop and you see some older people that look older than the younger people and they're sort of heading their head like, I like that one, and then they come to the tills, but they've already been spotted by then, and somebody will come to the tills and say, we think they're buying it for them. So then we deal with that at the till when that gets to us.
I've had many attempts of underage children coming in to actually attempt to buy alcohol, but I've always asked for ID, made sure we run the challenge 25, so always making sure that they're all old enough to buy alcohol.
I've drunk before at my mates, but I never remembered what I did, so never knew what I did, embarrassing or not.
I don't want to be throwing up all over the place and just totally, well, I just don't want to be sick or anything.
On many occasions we have had parents come in to buy alcohol for children, but we've never had enough evidence to actually prove that they are for children.
Adults purchasing it for underage people is a problem. If we do know that it's happening, we do refuse the adult, we will not serve them either. But obviously if it's happening where you don't know about it, there's not very little you can do about it if it's happening off the premises and out of your view.
We take a very dim view to anyone buying alcohol or cigarettes for underage children. I have staff here that have, if they think that they're buying it for someone else, they will follow them out of the shop, and if we find that we can see that they're being handed over to someone who we feel is underage, we will actually ask them not to come into the shop again, because we are that serious about this issue.
You know for a fact a parent ain't going to buy 2 bottles of Alka Pops and a bottle of whatever it's called, Iron Brew flavoured Alka Pops. They're not going to be sitting and drinking that, are they? So we do say we think you're buying that for your daughter.
How do you try and prevent that then?
We can, if they're up at the alcohol aisle for a while and you can see, and there's usually a parent there and there's usually a couple of daughters or a couple of sons, and we think, no, that don't look quite right. And then when they get to the tills, we'll say, we don't think you're buying that for yourself. And we just usually say, we're not prepared to sell it to you. It covers our backs and it saves them getting drunk.
Yeah, I don't want to turn up like my friend because he was completely bladdered out of his face. He couldn't even walk. It was pretty funny, and I don't want to end up like that because he could have hurt himself.
I've drank underage before. I've done an embarrassing thing going downhill on my belly doing Superman, and I thought, like a lemon. The consequences of drinking are you can kill yourself, you can get a disease, you can throw up, you can have a hangover.
Underage drinking has a big impact as regards like antisocial behaviour, kids getting in trouble with the police, fighting and vandalism, so it is a good thing to stamp out.
In this area there are quite a lot of elderly people, and from speaking to quite a lot of them, I have found that they aren't very fond of all the children going around at night, especially Friday, Saturday nights, drinking, causing trouble, making loud noises on main roads around the household areas. So it is making quite a bit of an effect.
It'll prove that we are responsible. We do look out for people's welfare, young and old. You know, alcohol causes a lot of problems, not just illness, it causes related violence and crimes, so it will make us stand out more that we are taking this issue seriously.
Anyone in the area who does sell alcohol to underage children really should be ashamed of themselves. We fully support as a retailer the courage to change. We do hope that by us displaying this, whatever we call it in the window, this poster that has been derived by the children, that we are serious about this, and you have our 100%.
Like I say, I fully support the Courage to Change project, and pledging this, me and my staff will save underage, and if my staff do, they'll be sacked.
I'd just like to say I do fully support the Courage to Change programme. I think it will make a big difference in society, providing everybody supports it, and it's just not a handful of good people that want to make the society a better place.
I think it will make a massive difference to my actual business, and making sure that people are aware that I am trading as well as I can, and I'm making sure that I'm not selling to underage people, especially as, like I said, the elderly people around here don't really like underage drinking, so hopefully everyone will be aware that I'm a good retailer.
I've got the courage to change. And I have the courage to change.
I have the courage to change.
I've got the courage to change.
For me, I have the courage to change.